Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. Markdown is a lightweight markup language that is widely used for formatting plain text documents. Python provides several libraries to work with Markdown, and one popular choice is the Markdown library. In this tutorial, we will explore how to convert Markdown to HTML using Python with the Markdown library. Before we begin, make sure you have the Markdown library installed. You can install it using pip. Create a Python script, example markdown_to_html.py, to convert Markdown to HTML. Open your favorite text editor and add the following code. This script defines two functions, convert_markdown_to_html and save_html_to_ file. The main block demonstrates how to use these functions with example Markdown content. Save the script and run it using the following command. This will generate an HTML file named output.html in the same directory. You have successfully converted Markdown to HTML using Python and the Markdown library. Feel free to customize the script and integrate it into your projects to handle dynamic Markdown to HTML conversions. Remember to check the official documentation for the Markdown library for more advanced features and options. Python Markdown documentation. Happy coding! ChatGPT. Markdown is a lightweight markup language that is widely used for formatting plain text documents. Python provides several libraries for working with Markdown, and one popular choice is the Markdown library. In this tutorial, we will explore how to convert Markdown to HTML using Python and the Markdown library. Before we start, you need to install the Markdown library. Open your terminal or command prompt and run the following command. This command will install the Markdown library, which we'll use for converting Markdown to HTML. Now, let's create a Python script that will read a Markdown file and convert its contents to HTML. Create a new file, for example, markdown_to_html.py, and open it in your preferred code editor. This script defines a function convert_markdown_to_html that takes the paths of the input Markdown file and the output HTML file. It reads the Markdown content, converts it to HTML using the Markdown library, and then writes the HTML content to the specified output file. In the if _name_equals=_main__, block, you can customize the input Markdown file, input_markdown_ file, and the output HTML file, output_html_ file. Save the script, and in the terminal or command prompt, navigate to the directory containing the script. Run the script using the following command. Replace Python with Python 3 if you are using Python 3. The script will read the Markdown file specified in input_markdown_ file, convert its content to HTML, and save the result in the file specified in output_html_ file. Congratulations! You've successfully converted a Markdown file to HTML using Python and the Markdown library. Feel free to customize the script and integrate it into your projects as needed. ChatGPT. Markdown is a lightweight markup language that is widely used for creating formatted text using a plain text editor. While Markdown is great for human-readable documents, there are scenarios where you might want to convert Markdown to HTML programmatically. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to achieve this using Python. We'll be using the Markdown library for parsing Markdown and the HTML2 text library for converting the parsed Markdown to HTML. Install these libraries using pip. Now, let's create a Python script that takes a Markdown file as input and outputs the corresponding HTML. Save the following code in a file named markdown_to_html.py. Now that you have the script in place, run it by executing the following command in the terminal. Make sure to replace input.md with the path to your Markdown file. You've successfully created a Python script to convert Markdown to HTML. This can be particularly useful for automating the conversion process when dealing with a large number of Markdown files. Feel free to customize the script further based on your specific requirements. ChatGPT